Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Metaphor. So, we are back in Martira. We technically captured Heismay, although I guess he more or less agreed to just come with us. And of course things in general just didn't go quite as expected, although, you know, they went partially as I expected. Not really so much as the party expected.
Evidently.
So it begins with rumors of safety during a sand flash, and thus the trap is already set. Whatever the case, Heismay is safely in our custody. The others will stand vigil over him, so let us rest while we can.
I'm in trouble now.
Right, the others are in the crawler. Crawler? It's not a sand crawler, in the runner.
Gone to
With
shite, he
Heismay.
says.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and rest up, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. How things are gonna get cleared up. Who's all involved in the plot? If it's just this Morris person, or was it Barden, the guard captain, and the lady of the city as well? I don't know. I don't think so, but we'll see.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all. I hope Heismay behaved himself in the Gauntlet Runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake? Barden just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
Wait, but Heismay's in the Gauntlet Runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not...
Well, I'm assuming he's probably still there. I don't really expect him to have escaped. That wouldn't make any sense. I mean, we were mostly convinced that he was innocent anyway, but I guess that is kind of convenient for us.
We need to get to the runner, quick!
But why the true culprit would decide to strike now is kind of mysterious. Well, I guess check on Heismay first. Oh.
Where's Stroll?
Speak, man. Are you alright? Where's Heismay? What happened here?
Well, they all got drunk,
he
apparently.
reeks of alcohol. Eurus, you old sot, don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep.
Heismay was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Wow, what a mess.
You witless... Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it! Ah!
Gyarg? Oh, well, there he is.
Now, what's all the commotion?
Ah, that was it! He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
I mean, kind of, yeah, especially when you're drunk. Does he drive like this?
He doesn't drink and drive, does he?
If you dare touch a single drop on the road, I'll toss you off the runner's back myself!
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heismay was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
Presumably?
What's all this about frightening Eurus? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized.
I guess he does have extremely good hearing, so he would probably be able to tell a person, or tell people apart based on their footstep sounds. I guess that makes sense.
If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying.
Oh. You're here too?
With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else. Children's shoes.
What? Where?
It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is...
Inside a ghost. Definitely Heisme. All of the above. Inside the town, obviously.
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
Well, either that or the guards just don't know about all the possible routes. Hold on a second. We were specifically told that the castle is old and unlike modern castles, I guess. I think that's how they put it. It's full of secret tunnels and you know, secret passages. So, but why? I mean, the lady, what's her face, really didn't seem like. I mean, I guess that's the ultimate misdirection. Of course, they never seem like the bad guy until they reveal themselves. So, yeah, maybe all the leaders in this place, all the higher ups, are all in on this somehow. I mean, why they would have any interest in, you know, abducting their own children? Who knows? I'm sure there is some sort of explanation for it.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
I don't know, I kind of would like to confront Morris first. See how he reacts to us not being dead, despite him giving us the apparently false information about the Sandflash.
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case too.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head. I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
I mean...
Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal. You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heisme.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
I guess so. I mean, of all the people...
Well,
Barden seems the least like...
hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
He seems the least likely to actually be, you know, plotting against us. He might just be clueless in this whole matter. And just actually meaning well. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah, okay, Morris is sweating. I mean...
Something wrong?
No surprise
You don't look
there.
well. Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
Aye, you have my thanks. Clearly we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heisme the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morris, tell him.
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a Ujif bolting into the wilderness. Several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that. I'm telling you, what are the chances of there being 2 Ujif brigands in the area?
What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnappers' tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty important bit of information, you know, that the wanted criminal happens to be one of the, you know, rarer tribes. Pretty useful info for identifying someone.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Heisme was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Is this true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
There's also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here!
Fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here? Barden, may I interrupt?
No problem, ma'am.
Well, there might be.
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
Nope.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
What? He's gone!
I kind of expected that he would have been able to break out of his shackles. Well, not shackles, whatever. Anytime he wanted.
Heisme!
Find him! Secure the exits! Don't let him escape!
What did he hear? The children?
No good. He's nowhere to be found.
I mean, suppose if
What's gotten into Heisme?
it makes the most sense that they're all being held somewhere in the castle.
I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
Yeah.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Heisme with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
So Morris, a would-be guard of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
I mean, we don't know what he's been doing with them. Or if he's the only one involved in any of this. It seems like he would need some accomplices to pull this off, but who knows.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Heisme heard in the night.
Nuris is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
I would kind of like to look around here. I mean, also, where did... How did Heisme just disappear from this room? I mean, he just zipped upwards? Is there a hole in the ceiling, or what? Like, or can he literally just teleport? Anyway.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
And tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Ah, bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Heisme's reports that shook me. No, I saw something. It was right after I slung Heisme into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell.
Okay. Overly dramatic.
It was like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life. I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
There. You're all right now.
Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heisme.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heisme's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
Okay. I feel like we could have just stayed there and investigated while we were at the castle. Inside the castle, even. No good. They said they haven't found Heisme yet, so they can't remove the blockade from the gate. Blockade? Blockade? What? Sounds like he's got them on a wild goose chase.
Fie!
Wild bat chase. What are our plans then? Should we just sneak in? Oh, there. Over here. Oh, there's gonna be an entrance through that locked building, that abandoned building. It all comes together now, doesn't it? That sounds like...
Evidently.
It's coming from over there. Is he calling for us? Yes. Please don't be so slow. Or maybe... Oh. Why, hello there. Also, I was wrong, apparently. Why is Heisme with you? The guard at the gate said they'd not found him yet.
Got to say,
I'm the captain of the guard, and I have a responsibility to the truth. To know and uphold it. That's all this is about.
What folly.
Could have avoided all this trouble if you just lopped my head off to start with. Oddballs, a lot of you. Why did you run off so suddenly?
The truth is...
I did some investigating inside. The moment Lady Joanna cracked the door to the room, I heard the sound of a child's scream. Lady Joanna is... Well, she is childless. Whatever you heard, it cannot have been her own family. No child could get into such a heavily guarded castle unnoticed. Your kidnapper has to be within these walls. My money's on Morris being the weasel. He lied to our faces trying to get us to walk into a human's jaws.
It's absurd.
Morris? No, that's absurd. I cannot suffer him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please, will you help me put an end to this evil? I have nobody else to turn to.
Yeah.
Of course. After all, if we can't use your head for the competition, we'll need a replacement anyway. We're in, right, Atantuo? Of course.
Uh-huh.
I'm in your debt.
And so?
Seemed to us like no kidnapper could get victims into the castle on our watch. Not under all our noses.
But then...
But there was an old underground tunnel that even the castle guards didn't know about, and Heismay's the man who found it. There'd be plenty of places to hide hostages down there. Morris may have known about it. Morris may have known about it as well. Why him and nobody else? Right under the lady's mansion. That's bold. Okay, let's get to work then.
Is that right then?
You should be able to get there from Blindwell Alley. Oh, Blindwell Alley. Yeah, okay. I think I know where that is. At the end of Cattle Record Road. Yeah. I've got to return to my post, but I'm counting on all of you. Right. A well leading to an underground channel.
Isn't that...
Everyone's already headed to Blindwell Alley. We can get there by following Cattle Record Road. So let's go there when you're ready.
What is it?
Okay, what do we get? Heismay. Heismay Noctule, a member of the Ujif tribe and former knight who Atantuo met outside Martira. Well, yes. A notorious man, he was long wanted for a series of kidnappings before it was revealed he'd been set up. Like all members of his tribe, he's extremely sensitive to sound and can detect many odd, scant noises his companions cannot. More people entries? Hello? Ujif tribe, finally. Small in stature with bat-like wings and ears. I had not noticed that they all had bat wings. I thought, okay. I guess we haven't really seen very many, especially not in a lot of detail. Due to their singular appearance and low population, as well as their strong night vision derived from their nocturnal nature and keen hearing, it's not uncommon for them to be perceived as unnerving, and they often become targets of discrimination. Most Ujif live modest lives at the bottom of the what am I reading today? The social hierarchy, with few positions of status. With their natural agility, some are able to make a living as warriors. Most Ujif, however, prefer farming to hunting, making them a tribe that is warm in nature. That values harmony. And values harmony, I guess. The flip side of this is that they're often indecisive, second-guessing themselves out of concern for what others want. This has lowered their relative status in the world. Culture, Shadow Guard, right. One of the two divisions of knights that make up the Royal Order that serves the crown. The Royal Order of Knights are split into the Holy Guard and the Shadow Guard, though when most speak of Royal Knights, they are referring exclusively to the former. New members of the Holy Order are announced publicly and are thus required to excel not only martially, but also to maintain traditional appearances for ceremonies and other rites. As a result, unofficial tribal discrimination is rampant, with most knights coming from the Clemar or other similarly prestigious tribes. By comparison, Shadow Guard members are not publicly announced and are relegated to less savory tasks. It's common for knights of tribes far removed from Clemar in appearance or standing to be assigned to the Shadow Guard by default. However, as this means its knights are more explicitly chosen for strength and skill rather than prestige, some say that knights of the Shadow Guard tend to be more capable than those in the Holy Guard. But, of course, their skills and achievements are less recognized, as you would expect. Do I need to do anything else? I mean, we are all using our newly acquired archetypes, which aren't ranked very high. We could, of course, give everyone a few starting ranks. I suppose that's kind of what we have all these fruits for. Heroes and Sins. Oh yeah, well, that one's kind of pointless anyway. There we go. There, just... he's already at rank 3. Yeah, let's just give everyone more or less... get everyone to the same level, more or less. I think otherwise we're just ready.
However,
I did not expect there to be an underground channel. It is no wonder traces of the kidnapper couldn't be found. The children are beneath. Let us hurry there.
Let's go!
I can hear the kidnapped children screaming underneath here. We must help them.
Is this the place?
So this is the entrance to the underground channel. If Morris is the culprit behind this, he's probably lurking somewhere ahead. Let's go in. If we catch him with the children, he won't be able to talk his way out of it. Well, I'd say it's pretty much confirmed at this point that he's the culprit, so there's not really, you know, a lot of investigation necessary. It's mostly about finding the children, I suppose. So this is the old well that Barton mentioned. We should be able to get down to the underground channel from here.
Ready?
Yes. Let's go. I guess
Let's go!
This is the actual dungeon of this chapter. The underground tunnels and then maybe part of the castle itself. Krigante Castle. Alright, here we are. Wow. Oh.
Come
Well,
on,
there he
get
is.
the bait moving already.
That was
The
easier than
Bengals out of
expected.
Control. Will be dinner.
You can't run from us!
Please. Help.
the child yet lives.
Out of your jurisdiction now, aren't you? You're trespassers down here. And that means anything that happens to you is your own damn fault.
If you've got something to say it to our faces. Even you must feel the weight of what you've done.
Eyes up. Something stirs in the back.
The creature that near us? Oh, no, it's just dogs.
Are these the monsters we heard about?
Well, hardly. I mean, they're kind of demonic looking.
No! Further back! 'Tis the footsteps in the night!
The bigger that beast back there grew, the more its watchdogs started changing with it. One of them's gonna make Amelia.
Okay, wait. So they're like, there's a terrible beast living underneath the castle, and in order to keep it happy, so it doesn't just run, doesn't just rampage through the city and indiscriminately kills everybody, they have to feed it children, and they decided somehow that that was the lesser evil, or something, or is it maybe they said that the Lady Joanna is childless? Maybe she had a child, and supposedly it died, but it didn't really die, but it was instead some sort of demon child that grew into whatever is now demanding child sacrifices. And that's why they're feeding it and keeping it alive instead of just, killing it or hiring someone to kill it. Oh dear. I don't know. Maybe something like that?
What has been happening here? Why do you kidnap the residents?
Why? Because premium bait's worth a fortune. I couldn't live on the wages of a guardsman forever.
What? Premium bait's worth a fortune?
You kidnap children for money? You utter scum!
Okay, maybe it's not what I thought.
This from a bloody-eyed Eugene. Look to your own sins, sir. You were just stripped of your knighthood. You were exiled. You're a coward who's been living in the hole you deserve. Didn't pretend you can play at justice now.
Dude, I think kidnapping children to sell them off for whatever purpose is likely a lot worse than whatever Heismay might have actually done. We don't really know what he was exiled for, even. I very much expect that it's not, something that he didn't actually deserve any punishment, really. But, whatever it was, it probably wasn't child kidnapping. Anyway, well, child kidnapping, is that redundant?
You
whatever.
vile!
No, 'tis true in part.
Oh, come on. Also, now what?
'Tis why I stand here now. I ran from my past and turned away from my pain. You prey on innocent lives. Your sin will be repaid. Yet I cannot condemn you alone. Not when I could not see past my own suffering. Not when I locked myself away to be alone with my pain.
And this is when he
O
wakes up to his
lodestar,
archetype.
who
Yeah, of
falters
course.
in memory. O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Choose? My choice is already made.
So what's this
You
class gonna
can't
be?
erase your past.
Samurai?
All you can do is take it in hand and reshape your future.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
I am Haisme Noctul. I believe the arc of life depends not upon birth. By these hands soiled or sinless, I fight!
Okay. Pretty interesting looking.
Apologies, but I cannot do this alone.
You don't have to.
Go! Rip them apart!
Those three mangy dogs? Yeah, good luck. Poor things, they don't stand a chance.
Morris, you will not escape me! Out of my way, fiends!
What's going on? He just started fighting with us. And even he awakened to his power.
Perchance 'tis through your influence that this power passed to him, Captain.
Oh, is this what Moore was
seems
talking
how it's
about?
going.
Young man, you seem the most adept with this magic. I will strike at your direction, if you might spare it. Rest assured, I once stood among the Shadow Guard, and the years have not dulled my edge.
Okay. Dark Sword. Steel. Wait, he's not the Thief class, right? Or Rogue, or... Was it actually just... Oh no, never mind. Archetype skill, Thief. Did he actually steal? Was that his sin? Did he steal something? Maybe out of... You know... With good intentions or whatever? And yet that got him exiled from the Knights or something? Anyway, so we gotta... Yeah. I was expecting something a bit more knightly or, you know, more fighter-focused, but I guess a thief you know, is a type of fighter in some settings. Anyway, Dark Sword, weak physical slash damage to one enemy with Forget. Steals a rare item from one enemy. Okay. Probably nothing much to steal from these dogs. And then we got the Dark Magic type. Okay. I mean, I guess we're gonna just use basic slashing attack here. Actually, the Forget effect worked, surprisingly enough. What could these dogs be weak to? Hellhound. Actually, wait. We don't have any light magic, do we? We do have lightning. Yeah, not super effective. Nice proclamation. Maybe they will miss their attack, and we can actually get a flawless out of this one. Resisted, but not missed. Skill forgotten. Okay. I mean, I kind of doubt dark magic is going to work against these, but since we have it, yeah, we'll just do another one of these, I guess. Did I try Cyclo? I suppose. No, wait, I didn't. Oh. Okay, yeah. I mean, wait. There are just 4 of us now? Okay, I was thinking, and I was actually kind of dreading the fact that we, seem to be about to get a 4th party member, because I just expected there to be only room for 3 in the active party, and that might still be the case. Maybe this was special because, we just unlocked him. But I did control him, of course, like I do all the other party members. So maybe we can just fight with the 4 of us? I always dread that moment when in any RPG like this where you have more party members, more potential party members, than you have spots in your active party, and you have to make a decision. And unless there is someone I really just don't like, I always struggle with, who to actively use. But with any luck, they're actually going to allow me to just use everybody. Or else I'd feel bad for anyone I have to leave out.
Stop!
If I have to choose 3 people, then I'm gonna have to. I'm going to just, try to use everybody at some point and, change up the party now and then. But if we can just have 4 party members, even better.
Damn! The bastard got away!
But the children are safe.
I mean, that's something at least.
Good. You saved them, Haisme.
You know that I used to have a child of my own. My son. He was killed. I could not even protect my own flesh and blood. Who could call me a knight?
I mean, it really depends on the circumstances.
Since then, I've wondered what I had left to live for, and found few answers.
Is that why you lived in such a dangerous place? That you might be...
We need to chase down Morris first. He said something kind of weird back there, didn't he?
Regarding the watchdogs, he said they gradually turned more horrific the more the monster grew.
Yes. So there is a monster. I mean, that's a pretty important fact, I guess.
Do you think that's the effect of the melancholia? I expect anything further in will be even more malformed then.
But why root all this in the basement of the lady's own domain? Clearly, someone is invested in Morris's efforts. But who would finance this?
Yeah, I really wonder if the lady is involved. I mean, she kind of has to be almost, right? It would be... It's hard to imagine that she doesn't know about any of this.
I can't say for certain. Still, from the very beginning, this has felt beyond the realm of any sane, moral person.
And to think this started as a simple bounty contract. We've set foot in something far bigger, I think.
Let's get these poor youngsters back to Barden for now.
Whoa,
Sure.
that gives a massive popularity boost. After saving the children, I can expect my support from the townspeople to grow. Yes.
You saved the wee ones' lives. We cannae thank you enough.
Had to be done. Grateful to you too. Yeah, well, thanks for trusting us, I suppose.
It was thanks to your help, too.
I know this is difficult to hear, but Morris had a hand in this the whole time. He confessed as much to us.
Aye. I found out the man's been struggling to pay off all manner of gambling debts. I'll round up the guard and search the whole bloody castle for him.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you'd be outmatched. However, it would be a great help to us if your guards could prevent anyone from leaving the grounds.
Considering everything, I can't help but think the Lady Joanna's got to be in on this somehow.
But the woman is a respected sanctoress. Besides which, she's the one who funded the initial request.
True. That is a bit weird. I mean, to put up a bounty just, to keep up appearances and to, make it look like you're actually looking for the supposed culprit, just to cover up what's really going on, is one thing, but of course that way you do risk that eventually someone capable takes the contract and actually finds out what's going on, That seems like quite a gamble.
I'll tell you this. Hard as we've looked, we can't find a sniff of Lady Joanna herself.
Oh.
We're here for our own reasons. Whoever we find down there, we're not going to stay our blades. Any objections?
Or is Lady Joanna herself some sort of werewolf or, you know, were-creature and she's the monster? She's actually a nice person when she's not transformed, but every now and then she does, and she just needs to feast on children. And then she pays a member of her own city guard, Morris, to kidnap the children for her. I don't know, man. It doesn't quite seem to add up yet, but we'll see eventually. We're here for our own reasons, yes.
None for me. Do as you will, and I'll trust in Lady Joanna's innocence. Indeed, for all we know, the culprit may be holding her hostage.
Maybe. I kind of hope so, because she did seem nice, but then again, you know. In order to break the Prince's curse, I'll need to make an impression during the tournament. I must accomplish something that would catch Louise's eye. Well, I guess if there is a giant beast down there, then we might get our monster head after all. No trickery necessary. Besides, I think we're the only ones who can handle getting to the bottom of this. And we'll do it, not just for ourselves, but the town as well.
I too have a score that needs settling. I cannot let these atrocities continue, especially not in my name. I believe in you.
New ally Heisme. A traditional warrior, burdened by his past, has become your ally. A traditional warrior, you say, but he's a thief class, which seems kind of rude, honestly. I mean, of course, thieves in RPGs are rarely bad guys or rarely evil. It's more like, you know, you're a rogue or scoundrel and swindler type who can actually be good. Chaotic good, I suppose, usually. Which I definitely personally vibe with. Still, you know, just calling this very noble and upstanding person a thief seems kind of wrong, but, you know.
Considering we're due in Oceania in a matter of days, we've little time to tarry here.
Yeah.
Our foes may be strong, but they're also trapped like rats in the basement. We'll use the old well to get in and out.
I left Heisme to calm down a little in the Gauntlet Runner as he wished and decided to return to the inn with everyone else. Okay. Party. Yep, sure enough, there are just 4 people now. No indication... Yeah, okay, we're all in the active party. It looks like there's no indication that anyone's currently inactive or anything. Huh. And, I mean, there's technically room for more, but surely we're not going to have more than 4 party members. I'm trying to think. Have any of the previous games in the... Well, if you want to call it a series, this is not really part of the Persona continuity, but it's, you know, very similar in many ways. But I'm pretty sure those have always had 3 party members. Or have they? Actually, maybe in the Shin Megami Tensei games... maybe it's also not consistent throughout the entire series, but I think maybe there you have your protagonist and then up to 3 demons you can summon, so 4 party members, I guess. Yeah, it's been too long. But yeah, I'm pretty sure for the Persona games it's been 3 active party members, not 4. But I mean, hey, the more the merrier for sure. Obviously, that makes it that gives us a lot more flexibility about, you know, what classes to use and what synergies to unlock and whatnot. So yeah, very happy with that, of course. Let's see here. Nameless Katana. Yeah, I mean, it's called Thief, but it's really more like a, well, yeah, I don't know. Kind of almost ninja type character. Like maybe Ronin, like a, you know, masterless rogue samurai, basically. Innocent Katana. Wait. Why do we even have this? Okay, anyway. Apparently the one he came with is just better anyway. Silent uniform. Shadow Guard uniform made of light material that makes no noise when moving. Is that the best we have? I mean, it does improve his agility by a little bit, but not dramatically so. This one is equipped, of course. Can we just equip the strongest? Okay, we'll unlock. We'll equip the foreman's jacket and sand-silk gloves.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, endurance is fine. It's not really a lot more defense, is it? In fact, it's hardly any more. You know what? Let's have him keep the silent uniform. It's not really as much of an upgrade as I thought. Strength and magic seems nice, but he was using the headband, which doesn't do anything. Okay. Well, some evasion, but yeah. These give some stats and a lot better defense. I guess that's fine. Familial guard pin. A charm said to promote familial happiness and safety. Surely we can find something better than that. Magic, endurance. Well, I mean, we could give him just more agility, I suppose. Apparently that boosts his thieving skills, was it? So, okay, and he starts at rank 4. So much for giving everybody, you know, getting everybody to the same starting level, I guess. We need to...
I found new power.
Boost the rest of us a bit more. Okay, nice. That gives us the Yama as well, which is good because that means I can inherit something other than Dia. Although, we've been doing just fine with Dia in terms of the healing amount, and of course this one is twice as expensive, so I guess it's not necessarily a bad thing to still have a weaker heal spell available. Anyway, let's see here. Oh, also we can unlock a bunch of things for him, can't we? Archetype Mastery, 22% for all of these guys. Only 2% for him. I guess it counts partial mastery of every single archetype, and the 2% is 4 ranks, 4 out of 20 ranks for their current the currently equipped archetypes. Yeah, because he does not have any progress in any of the others, of course. We can unlock some cheap ones though, just to give him some basics. Wait, these are not as cheap as I thought. Ah, there we go.
I see.
Seeker, sure.
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
This is the Seeker then. So be it. It's long past time I learned to wield the power I've been given. For a world where all may live in harmony. Hear, hear.
I have retained my edge.
Yeah, I'm not gonna actually switch you to it though.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
Mage, of course, is just very useful to, you know, give everyone access to some
I'm
basic
counting on you.
Of course.
elemental spells. In fact, I might give him some ranks in Mage, just so I can... So this is the power of the Mage, is it? Then let the magic flow. The strength of any power lies in how it's used. I shall use mine in a way that does not betray my own heart.
My power swells forth.
Yeah, come on. Oh, we could make him the gunner next, I guess, after he finishes leveling his own thief archetype. Skilled in stealing items and enemy MP, it also wields dark magic and attacks that cause status ailments. Wait, actually we never even looked at what else there is. Plunder life. Drains HP from one enemy to restore your own. Okay, interesting. Plunder magic. Drains MP. Okay. Is there a cost to it? Does that maybe cost HP? And then we got Mudun. Medium dark magic to dark magic damage to one enemy. Okay. Nothing inherited. Oh, nothing inherited, yes. But we do have Mamudo, weak dark damage to all enemies, together with Seeker, Mage, or Healer lineages. So we have that unlocked right now, of course, because of the Magic Seeker. Phantom Tracer, extreme physical slash damage to one enemy, and removes buff effects. Ooh, that's good. And that's Thief plus Warrior or Thief. Or Masked Dancer. And required skill Mudun. Okay, so once we... Actually, that requires Thief to be maxed out, of course. And then we'll have the medium dark magic to add to all enemies. Okay, fair enough. Nothing too crazy yet. Yeah. Anyway. What else do we have? Healer. It's 1,000. 900. Oh, for the night. Wait, where's Warrior? Warrior's down here.
I see.
Warrior's also cheap.
This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
This one should pretty much be up Heismei's alley, right? To fight as a warrior. Leave the front line to me and my sword. We will survive. Together we shall forge a new path.
Oh.
And we get rewarded. That's what I was thinking. 3
I
more
have
fruits.
retained my edge.
I see. Fascinating. This,
Sure.
all right? Of course.
I am to be a true knight. With this power, I am ever your shield. I will show you my newfound strength, so that I might protect those who cannot fight.
My power swells forth.
Maybe one day. Brawler? I mean, do I just unlock everything? We're kind of running a bit low on mag. Maybe I'll wait. Also, did this help with... Yeah, no, he's at 12% mastery. Okay, so even just unlocking more. Wait, in fact, that gave him... Just unlocking those, all at rank 1, of course, gave him an extra 10% mastery. That seems like a lot. So maybe the actual rank that you have... Yeah, maybe it's just based on what you have unlocked and not if you actually have them mastered, because... Does that add up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not really. And he now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the actual rank must play a role. It would be weird if it didn't. I mean, I did want to give him access to some mage spells.
I have retained my edge.
Okay, Blizz. Conde is at rank 6.
My power swells forth.
Let's see, Seeker. Wait, this... Seeker starts with Psych, okay. Warrior doesn't have magic, of course. Knight doesn't have magic. Okay. I think for now that's fine. Let's give him... Well, we don't really know, do we? I could unlock Day and give that to him.
All
so
right.
that someone has it at least. And then we'll see what kind of magic, what kind of element might be useful in the dungeon. As soon as we see what we're fighting there. I could actually see... I could actually see holy damage if we're fighting kind of demonic creatures there. I mean, those dogs very much look demonic to me. So maybe... Oh wait, we don't even have the healer. Oh, right. Of course, I forgot that Day was actually from the Seeker. Never mind. Yeah, we probably want healer.
Fascinating.
Yeah, let's
right
get
here,
that one.
all right?
Sure, it's another 1,000, but that's fine.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Then let me be as a healer. Though I have doubts any would want it from me, I shall grant healing all the same. I will heal from the bottom of my heart. It kind of goes against his default archetype, doesn't it? But, you know, he's a good guy. I trust him. So... Yeah, I mean, we'll wait and see which one of these we might actually need, and then I'm gonna just unlock that, but for now I think we should be good. That said, we have someone else with Day now, and Atato himself has the Dayama skill, so we could go for... Who knows? What is this? Passive increased likelihood of receiving items, right? Yeah, I don't know. Let's go with... Actually, let's go with Hama. Just, you know, just in case. But again, we can always just adjust on the fly. Do you have anything new? Now that we're about to enter a new dungeon? No. I guess why would you know about the secret... How could you possibly know about the secret dungeon underneath the castle when literally nobody knows about it?
Pleasure to see you.
I guess we're gonna just go to sleep again.
He says.
Good night.
Maybe because so much happened, but I'm finding it hard to sleep. Maybe I'll go back to the Gauntlet Runner and read in the evening breeze. Oh, sure. Can't sleep, lad?
Can't sleep, lad?
Oh.
As it happens, I'm a bit restless myself. That a novel there? Don't see many carrying those around. Bit of an odd question, but what's your real aim as a group?
Secret organization. Just a group of stragglers. Can't tell you just yet? I mean, come on. We're officially allies, aren't we? Actually, wait. He unlocked his archetype, but have we officially formed a pact? Have we become followers? Maybe that's happening now. So I don't remember seeing that animation with the, you know, the hands. Well, unfortunately, there is no option to tell him that we're trying to save the prince, but I guess we're a secret organization of sorts.
To tell you the truth, we're a secret organization.
Really? Well, you're not very organized for an organization.
I should take offense to by that.
In any case, suppose it's not my place to ask.
Well, I mean, you are one of us now. At least
Don't
for
worry,
the time
lad.
being.
Just water. Back where I grew up, there was nobody like you lot. Just you, Jeeves. We've never been accepted by other tribes, and 'tis no mystery why. We're nocturnal, we look worlds apart, and there's so few of us. Not enough for any political sway. Our elders only ever thought of short-term alliances, loyalties changeable as the wind. We relied on their power, not ours, and resigned ourselves to that. Oh, I loathed it. Even as a child. I hadn't been cowed into considering myself lesser. I honed my skills, that the city's majority might accept me, and I'll not say it was fruitless. I was accepted into the knighthood of the royal capital. I felt like my fellows and strangers alike accepted me as an equal. Fool that I was.
Surely some of them did honestly do so, right? I mean, not everybody is a racist jerk, even in a society where that's somewhat widespread and accepted.
They never really wanted me among the true knights. Just in the Shadow Guard, where my deeds were dirtier and kept secret. Equal and lesser in the same breath. Ultimately, once my superiors realized I wouldn't abide their self-serving orders, they stripped me of the title I'd fought for. And little by little, I lost everything else. My son died. I'd failed to protect him. And despite everything I felt, I'd resigned myself to being powerless. Just like the damned elders I'd hated so much. But you know, you lot have helped me realize something. I'd thought for a long time that if I wanted to feel accepted, Instead of being the eternal outsider, I'd need power, status, some mighty patron nobody could defy. I wasn't really looking to swear myself to some superior. I only wanted not to be alienated for who and what I am. I just needed allies. Friends.
From now on, we're friends.
And from now on, we're friends.
A free spirit, are you? It'll be my pleasure then.
Nice.
The aloof hermit, Heismay. Within him dwells the virtue of the thief.
The virtue of the thief.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Perhaps our fates are bound somehow.
Yep, there he is. The heroic embodiment of the thief. Yep.
If my boy was still alive, he'd be about your age. Though he'd look absolutely nothing like you, of course.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Long as we're both awake, might I have a look at that old novel of yours? So, this is a fantasy novel. This section seems to describe the Utopia's approach to discrimination. Let's see here. In this world, discrimination and inequality are forbidden by law. It is a sin to impose injustice due to one's appearance, lineage, or birth. This is the accord established between the people and the state. Well, well. What a world that would be. I don't imagine our land will get there for another century or 5. Still, I cannot help but wonder whether those ideals would please an entire population. You cannot pretend at diversity without acknowledging individual differences. Some will be judged as strong, while others marked as weak. Equal competition doesn't mean equal footing. Their very aims of freedom and balance could spell doom for the striving weak. I wonder how we might ever achieve a true utopia, where everyone could be happy. If this awakened power is meant to be wielded in service of my beliefs, then, no matter who calls it naive or foolish, I will always use it to save the weak.
It was getting late, so we decided to go back to the inn to sleep.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh hey, it's Idle Stay again. Guess we can do some shopping if we need to. Not that I think we need to. Excellent, we're all here.
So,
Today we explore the depths beneath the castle. Use caution, as we've both Morris and monsters to contend with. If you don't think we can handle this yet, we can go somewhere else and build up our strength first. We still have time to prepare if we need it.
It's in your hands.
Indeed. I have only just been introduced to these new powers. Regardless, I leave the matter in your hands, Captain. Well, we do have some side quests that we could do.
Let's focus.
I also have a cat in front of my screen right now. Quest start. Oh, kitty. Watch out. Apprehend the real kidnapper. Right. The culprit behind the abductions must be found. It begins by finding the guardsman Morris, but I also need a mark for the exhibition. We must infiltrate Brigante Castle. Right. 12 days left. Oh, that's plenty of time. Plenty of time. A mission with a deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at Blindwell Alley to delve into Brigante Castle's underground. Besides challenging the castle, you can also strengthen your party during the mission period by taking on quests in town or by improving your bonds with your followers. Storm the castle and apprehend the true culprit behind the kidnappings before the deadline passes.
The search begins.
I mean, maybe we should head into the castle on the first day and just see how it goes. Obviously, I would like to finish you know, just like with the cathedral, I would prefer to wrap this up pretty quickly, so we just have a lot of time afterwards to, you know, without any deadlines to worry about, that we can just use however we like to wrap up all, you know, all quests and everything. We're probably strong enough to at least make some good progress into the dungeon. I would have, if you know, I would say if I had to guess. There's something in that castle.
Really?
Yes. Right, our sale's going on. And I was thinking about getting sleep protection talismans for everybody, right? And they were available somewhere. Was it here, or was that actually in the shop in... pressing the wrong button? No, that was not the name of the place. The shop in... Comero. Can we go there? Is that just an option? Do we have to do that from the runner menu? Probably?
Let's go.
I mean, I think it should be possible to just travel there instantaneously, right? To just do some shopping and then hop back. But just in case, I'm going to save.
Everyone's here.
Now then.
How far do I run her? Well, actually, what quest do we have up here? Interesting that it shows we have a quest at the giant sandworm's nest, but of course we don't actually. Right, we do have 2 quests in here. Yeah, I completely forgot about that, actually. We could go to that dungeon.
What should we do?
I'm kind of tempted to do something else first.
Here's where we are
Apprehend the
now.
real kidnapper. The old castle town kidnapper. I suppose technically our original quest is still active. It's just interesting that, that hasn't been officially considered done and replaced by
Here's where
the,
we are. Here's where we
the
are
real
now.
kidnapper quest. Anyway, yeah, we have this one here.
That's where you want to go?
Oh, that's a 2-day
seem
trip, though.
interested, lad.
Okay, let's just focus on the thing that I
We
wanted
could
to do.
replenish our stores there.
Wait. It takes a whole day to go there?
It's your call.
Does it really, though? Why do we have to go there on foot? It says we can go there get there by midday.
Great.
I just want to see how this actually works out. Surely it's just gonna teleport us there immediately, right?
What to pick?
No, we're traveling. What? Wait. So are we... Okay. Archetypes, eh? And here I thought I was too old to learn any grand new powers. I suppose growth puts a spring in your step no matter your age. Plus, this gives me another discipline to improve alongside my sword arm. Well, a lot of new disciplines, actually. Yeah, I mean, this is... If this actually does take up time, and I suppose it will, then... That's not really what I want. So it doesn't really matter what I do. But, Let's actually see how this goes. I'm just curious about this. Sure, let's clean. Oh, you can even choose where. Interesting. Clean in the storage room, see what we can find, perhaps. There's dust everywhere. It feels like we're breathing in a cloud instead of air. Yeah, but a cloud of dust. Ew. Well, might as well clean it up. Honestly, it really doesn't look that dirty, but... Okay. There's still dust piled on the corners. I guess the magic igniter didn't produce enough suction. I'll just clean the undersides of the shelves and all the other nooks and crannies by hand. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, that's the spirit. Now we just need to throw away the trash inside the igniter and then... Huh?
Hey!
Hey, look what I found. We could still use this, don't you think? Tail bait times 2. Oh, well. That ended up taking quite a while. It was tough, but having everything clean and sparkly feels so nice. You worked up a good sweat too, right? Yeah. Max HP increased by 5. Meh. And obviously this is
The party
a
at
terrible waste
last
of
are
time.
blessed by the mild climate. Its ranches it gained
I know, we've been there. Kind of lame that we cannot just teleport to this place like every other place, but, you know. Yes. Indeed.
Okay then.
That's the only reason I'm here, and we do have a discount at least, so there's that. Soothing Vial. Wait. Am I dumb? They don't even have sleep protection. Oh, okay. Great. Wonderful. Well.
Alright.
Let's go back to base. Continue our trip. Well.
Now then.
Okay, I mean, it turns out that I didn't even need to come here in the first place, so yeah. In that regard, of course, that was a complete waste. And obviously, I'm going to reload, but you can do that and then still go somewhere else.
And well, are we going?
Oh. It'll be night when we get there. Let's regroup at our base first. Return. But I don't want to return to base, so never mind. When you say
Here's where we are now.
Continue your travels, we can't actually continue our travels?
Going?
Okay, never mind. Can we...
Alright.
No. I'm not done shopping. Can I open the menu, please?
Alright.
Can I reload? No, I can't. Ugh.
Okay then.
Fine, whatever. And now it's nighttime, right? Yeah, well, wait. Yes. Okay. Wonderful. Let us load... yeah, this one. But I swear, it's gotta be some other shop then. Probably one we can't just freely travel to. Such as... somewhere in here? Where would that be? Where do they sell... accessories?
Let's go.
Maybe in here? Oh, actually, I also never checked after supposedly unlocking more merchandise for advancing
I've
our...
got quite the deal today.
Yeah, our bond with Brigitte. I thought standard igniters might be growing boring for you, considering an upgrade of better. Consider an upgrade of better stock. Right, merchant's finest. Let's see. But this is just igniters, though. Okay, Chevalier igniter. What? Multi-target attack raising skill, mage group strength. Oh, okay. Wow, that's super expensive. Holy crap. We technically have the money for it, but man. Multi-target defense raising and multi-target hit and evasion raising. I mean, this is good stuff. Especially this one here. I'm not sure I'm ready to buy that now, though. And yeah, it's this expensive even with the 20% discount, so oof.
I've got quite...
Do we actually have anything to appraise? We do. Oh, well, might as well do that, I suppose. An unidentified curved weapon. Sure. Damascus Cestus. That's not a curved weapon game. Okay. Gritty polearm. Staff, I guess. Okay. Increase ice attack. We had that before.
Let's go.
Might as well check if we... Oh, actually we might have. Wait. Yeah, didn't we pick up a bunch of blessed water and whatnot? So, yeah. Yeah, we did. Okay. Maybe not a bunch, but enough. Sure. I mean, it's a massive boost to attack power.
Oh.
So, there's that. That is all it is, right? Steel slab? Yeah, just slash damage. No extra strength, but and no fire element. But honestly, I mean that while it's nice whenever you're fighting something that's actually weak to fire, it can also be a liability, of course. So just having a more, basic neutral elemental weapon is not bad. Plus, the damage boost is obviously hard to pass up, so it's pretty nice to have. Let's see here. Is it just...
Let's head there right away.
The armor shop?
This is on site.
Or is it actually Globe Hall? Dude, I swear. Where would you buy accessories? Maybe it is just Globe Hall. But of course that doesn't become available until the evening, so I guess I'm gonna have to remember going there at night. Stop. What did other people do actually? Spend time on the runner? Surprisingly? Okay. 29% went straight to the labyrinth. Oh, actually not even all of those people went to Krigantic Castle, but some did. Some went to the cathedral, which makes sense. Man-Eater's Grotto? Man-Eater's Grotto. Which one is that even? Do we know about that? 2% of people, or I guess 1% of people gave a speech. Yeah, I mean, that's... Okay. Spend time with supporters, with Maria. Oh. Spend time with Neros. Wait, that's an option? Spend time with question mark. How can people at this point have access to a follower that we don't? That doesn't make any sense to me. Also, why do I leave? I don't know.
If you can, I'll be much obliged.
What do you say? I'd say we should prioritize what that Kukulos guy has asked us to do. I mean, that's a good point. Yeah, I was thinking about that, of course, but no, but that's the one that takes 2 days to travel to, right? Not necessarily a problem, but there is no deadline on that. I kind of want to do something to maybe become a bit stronger first before heading into the next main dungeon, into the castle. But I don't know that I want to spend 2 days necessarily on that quest. So instead, maybe we're just gonna head into the cathedral, into the catacombs. Right, I really wanted to check our supporters. Yeah, I mean, technically Maria is available, but we still don't have the necessary tolerance for it. Heisme is there, of course. Right, more diverse archetypes.
Let's see.
Right. It's also been an hour 13 already. I mean, this is the exact same time around which I decided to just keep going for a little bit longer last episode, and then, we kept going for another half hour. And I don't know why I keep pressing this button every single time. Well, I do know, because it's the map button in another game I'm playing, so, yeah. Stupid muscle memory. It's just how it is. Catacombs entrance.
Let's head there right away.
I think this should be fine, right? Or is this the one where we... God damn it, okay. Items... Price of Abandoned Tomb.
Oh, I bear good tidings.
Mountains of Treasure. Treasure Monster, yes. Ah, okay, that's the one that puts you to sleep. So that's not relevant for the... for these quests here. Dagger, Ring, and Rake. That is the one, though. Yes. Crafting, Inventor's Bequest. Alright, we don't know anything about this? Or, wait. Or do we? Haunted Heirloom. Right, Black Jewel Necklace from the Spectre in the Mausoleum. Should use light attacks and bring a means of dispelling Hex. I mean, we always have items for that. Maybe I should buy a couple extra. And definitely prepare with having everyone be able to cast light spells. Skullduggery, right, when we're supposed to get actual skulls from the Mausoleum. Right. So these are the 2 quests we have here. 26 days left, so there is actually a deadline on those, but of course it's still plenty, but no reason not to take care of it early. Or, you know, now. Okay, archetypes. We already gave you... Hama, that's right. Stroll.
That it.
Yes. Let's get Hama equipped.
All right.
Yes, please. Should I? We're probably not gonna need Kande. I guess I could give him Day again, so we have the cheaper healing spell available just to top everyone off. Maybe. Dayama is probably gonna be over heal in most cases. There it is. Yeah, that's probably fine. There's just one thing. I swear we got a hint about where to find one of those relics for Neuras.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna double check. Oh, it's about Matira. Wait. Southeast of Matira. Oh, we just don't know where that is necessarily? Oh, the grotty man-eating cave. Grotty cave southeast of Matira. Right. So we just don't know about that, do we? We cannot really look at the proper map from here.
Well, what do you want to do?
Now then.
I mean, maybe it's just this, but it's
That's where you want to go?
it's not really a cave. So
village, is it?
apparently people,
Which one?
you know, judging by the Traveler's Voices Award it's called, apparently people have been going to the man-eating cave, man-eating grotto or whatever. Which from the description should be around here somewhere. Maybe here or how would you even unlock that? You
Which
need to
one?
I mean, you need to be told about a place's location from, you know, by someone for it to be put on the map as a possible destination.
Interesting.
So unless we have a proper quest
Here's
for
where
it,
we are now.
Goodbye.
we can't just do that. At least that's my understanding. Also, maybe we should be looking around. Like, actually, let's look at the map, see if there's anything that jumps out at me in terms of new activities, any new quests that are available, perhaps. I mean, it doesn't seem like it. I did want to do some shopping, though, so... There.
Thank you.
Huh? No hex remedy here. Interesting. Okay, never mind. I guess not every apothecary sells every type of status healing item. Never mind then.
Let's go. And what is it you want?
This one doesn't either. Okay, never mind. I guess... Huh. That's so strange. Again, I swear I've seen that before, and we have some of those, right? Where did I buy them? Okay. Obviously I did, somewhere. Didn't I? Here's Hex. Purified tea cake. Blessed by a priest. Maybe... Oh, maybe you buy them in the church, actually? Oh, why do things have to be all over the place? Also, where's the church?
Let's go.
Close your
Ah, indeed. Oh, and they're actually super cheap, so why don't I just get, like, a ton of these? Like, an actual literal ton of them? Like so. Here's Rage, I mean... Likewise, actually. Those are a bit more expensive, I suppose. Here's Burn, I mean, sure. And Curing Sleep. I mean, I suppose that's certainly something we could do. If we're going to be facing sleep-inducing monsters. We have so much money, I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and stock up real good on this. Malady is obviously really bad to have, so... Definitely want some more of those. Life. Okay, well, and with that, I'm probably just not gonna start...
Let's go.
You know, a new dungeon expedition. That just seems foolish, so unfortunately, I guess we're gonna take a break here. Right? Oh man, I so want to at least take a look. We can always head back out.
Speaking of...
Should we go in?
Yes. We do have quests in here. Let's complete the request.
Well then.
Requests, actually. I mean, 2 quests at the same time, and also exploring more of a dungeon that we hadn't previously completed. Seems pretty efficient to me. Like, good use of my time. Since we're back here, we should hurry and take care of that request. Yes, yes. Mausoleum. Right, I mean, obviously there are unexplored bits here and there. The question is... Oh, these are just open now. That's convenient. Guess I'm not going to question it too much. Alright. Hello? Get away, you blasted corpses! Oh, wait, you're people. Don't scare me like that. You're that elder who fought at the Grand Cathedral, correct? I was nearby while you were fighting the skeletons that man was controlling. And by the way, you're not sure we're using some amazing skills. What kind of magic was that? Let's not worry about that. What are you doing here, anyway? I'm part of the Survey Corps. When we got reports that there were monsters prowling about here, we got dispatched, but whole damn squad fell apart when dead bodies started showing up, writhing with something out of a nightmare. Like something out of a nightmare. Our captain... What? Oh, why was it on auto advance? I didn't do that, not on purpose. Well, actually, hold on. Our captain booked it straight out, leaving the rest of us behind. Oh. There aren't much when they're alone, but if they swarm you, it's pretty dangerous. Be wary.
Thank you indeed.
We'll stay a while longer to catch our breath, but without our captain, there is no way in hell we'll finish the work. See you out there. Sure. Ow, 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 blast, I can't even take a single step.
Just a sec.
Hey, are you alright? Did the monsters get you? No, I fell when my captain pushed me away as he fled, so my back is... What are you doing here anyway? I'm getting word that there's a monster in the back. A monster? I've seen several, actually. So you'd best retreat. The intel says it's a terrifying specter that uses dark magic. We'll stay here for a bit, I think. I need to let my back rest a moment. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, okay. It's fine, you guys. Leave it to the real heroes. The specter in the back, huh? Okay. I guess maybe this is the main direction, and over the other way is just... I don't know. Oh. A closed door. Rusted accessory. Attack shot from the other side. Interesting. And this way is just into the cathedral, right? Yeah, looks like it. Alright, well. Pre-owned parchment. Oh, hey there. Colossal Gelatinous. Oh. It's weak. I wonder if all the enemies are gonna be one-shots here because we're just so over-leveled. Surely not, right? We're gonna run into something that actually requires some fighting. How do these things even attack? Oh. Got those annoying little spectre things, yeah, that like to teleport around. And when we last fought them, they were so fast, and also I suppose, yeah, back then of course they weren't one-shots, even if we had gotten to them. Okay. Gather these. Oh, we did gather a skull? Okay. That's nice. So we just need to take out these? Yeah, okay, we just get mortar skulls automatically for taking care of these skeletons. That's convenient. Yeah, anyway, when these floating spectre things were showing up in the cathedral, they were not one-shots, and they were so fast that they got the jump on us every time, I think. But now the tables have turned somewhat, haven't they? Well, they're still fast. But they no longer draw us into combat, so there's that. That certainly helps. Oh god. Okay. So far so easy. More enemies down there, huh? Of course we can't just hop over this railing. Oh, this looks... No? I guess it doesn't. Look. Is this gonna... Oh, that's that corridor. It's marked here. What? Oh. Oh, I guess it marks the mortar skull dropping enemies for us. That's convenient. Okay, I suppose these things are actually kind of easy to deal with. You know that they just teleport behind you. When you see them disappear in front of you, you just turn around and attack backwards and... Oh no, wait. Wait. It's a little bit annoying that we kind of have to do this to deal with elemental enemies, but... yeah. Definitely worth it. If we can still catch it, that is. Took me a moment to... You know... remember buttons to press and everything. We want Blizzard, Blizz.
That?
Nope. We want Blizz. I mean, 3 should probably be enough, but might as well.
All right.
Unlock that for him. Yes, please. Nah, it's gonna run away, isn't it? Oh no, it's definitely when it does that. Did it get away? Wait, it sure did, didn't it? But previously, in a situation like this, are we not done with the mortar skulls, by the way? Surely there couldn't be that many more. The Elementor did respawn after it had gotten away. So I think if I just leave and return, we might be able to try again. Broken igniter. Okay, cool. What a treasure. Oh, it was a trap? Oh. Oh no. Not more of these one-shot skeletons. Well, two-shot, technically. I guess we are done with the mortar skulls, huh? We've definitely defeated more than 8 of those. Oh, and there is a lower level to this. What have we here? Another minor treasure? Chipped key upper half. Oh, okay, well.
This is...
This sort of looks like a key, but just part of one. It's not usable as is.
But...
Considering someone went through the effort to store it in a treasure chest, there's probably a counterpart somewhere. Let's go look for it. Yeah, thanks. Captain Obvious. Oh. That unlocked it. Wait. Okay, of course we hadn't been there yet. What's that back there? Ooh, Dark Miasma, alright. And that doesn't open from the side. Fair enough. Where does this go? Back up. There's a safe room, actually. Oh. Colossal Vampire Gelatinous. Wait. Oh, this one's...
Let's take them all out!
Not a one-shot. What do you know? We don't know anything about them. But these might actually be weak to cold? They are. In that case, I don't know what those might be weak to. Probably not whatever we have. But maybe just focus on this one. That being said... Okay, that works. Hit that one's weakness. What can you do? Let's hope it's not resistant to dark. It's not. Okay, good. Let's just finish it off with cold damage, I guess. You know, use what we know works. So I feel like these things might just be super resistant to, if not outright, you know, immune or repelling physical attacks. I seem to remember something like that. So I didn't want to risk just, you know, casually attacking with a physical attack. Oh, this is just back here? Yeah, okay, we took that path before. Never went over here. Does that even open? It does, actually. Okay, so that is an option. We could have gone... Wait, where did we just come from? Oh, here? Yes. There was another path. There is this room, of course. Actually, maybe just entering this Magla Hollow is enough to respawn that Elementa. Appears there are no enemies here. Got it. Yes. Well, we might as well... Can we not save in here? Wait. Oh, we can. Totally. Okay. Yeah. Wait, I'm not stupid, right? Did I? No. Surely I'm not. No, so I'll stay, of course. Yeah, okay. Oh, make a record. It literally says so right there. Why did I not see that? I don't know. I guess I'm getting tired. Yeah? That's my excuse for everything all the time. It's true, though. The cemetery is a lot bigger than I expected. Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's basically just a second dungeon. Just, you know, the cathedral dungeon upstairs and then the mausoleum dungeon. Like, they're just conjoined at the entrance. I thought there were just maybe a couple of extra rooms, you know, enough for some sort of, you know, smallish side quest to take place, but it definitely looks like it's a full-on dungeon with Magla Hollows and, you know, keys to find and a boss at the end, apparently. But still, I mean, from the way it's been going so far, it seems like we're pretty high level compared to these enemies here, and we should not really have a lot of trouble to just clear it out in one go. That's the hope, anyway. Yeah, it's a lot bigger than expected. If we're not careful, we could get lost. I mean, yeah, it's a bit complex, but we do have a map, so we should be fine. We mustn't forget that this is also the royal cemetery. It should be one of the largest in the kingdom. So the former king's remains were to be buried here if the royal funeral had ended without incident. Indeed, though with all these monsters roaming about, there isn't much that could have been done. The state army doesn't seem to have the bandwidth for exterminating monsters either. It's going to take a while before there's peace and quiet here again. Indeed. Let's resume exploring. See if we can catch that Elementa before I wrap things up. If I can remember where that was. That was here. Oh. Wait. That was not actually here. Wait. That was down this way. No, it's not. Wait, what? Okay, why am I stupid? Did I not just... So much for having a map and thus never possibly getting lost. Okay, it is kind of that way around. Yeah, you know, actually, this might be a little bit shorter. Right. Let's route this way, get some more. These weren't actually here before. Yeah, I don't think there were enemies in the way. Maybe there were, I don't know. Oh, hello there. Speed incense? I mean... Don't mind if I do. I was briefly considering giving that to Heismay, but, you know... Protagonist needs it. Needs everything. So there's just no Elementa here? That sucks. I swear, in the actual Cathedral dungeon, we had one of those run away from us and then we... Oh. Okay, never mind. I guess it's just here now. Maybe it was before as well. I'm just stupid. Damn it, there we go. Almost got it right here. Yeah, just blizzard. There we go. Unscathed Triumph, of course. That's nice.
Greater heights.
Mediline. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Weak HP recovery for allies in the same row. I mean... Unless I'm using a mage or healer, I guess I'm... Well, I suppose Gunner is also a ranged class specifically. Which I would want to put in the back row. But yeah, for the most part, we have been just playing this all, you know, with everyone in a class that wants to be in the front row anyway, so we are all just in the same line. So that's not an issue for now. Okay, also... Well, we might as well return here, I suppose. I also want to make sure to equip everyone with Hama again, because we're going to be fighting more undead, and eventually that Spectre. So... That being said, obviously there are also enemies here that are weak to cold, not just the Elementa, of which there might not be anymore. And if there is, I guess I can just re-equip everyone again. It's a bit cumbersome, but, you know, it can be done. At least. And then there are those red gelatinous things, of course, which are also weak to ice. We don't know what the green ones are weak to yet. Surely they have a weakness as well. Maybe they're just weak to fire. But either way, they're not really so dangerous that we absolutely need to hit their weaknesses anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna readjust things, I suppose, and then we're just gonna continue exploring from here. Probably cleaning out this whole dungeon next time. For now, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.